Hi everyone, a quick video to get you oriented to the course. I'm showing you the dev shell because I'm still working on the course, but I do hope to open at least the first couple weeks to you soon, and I'll send out an announcement and an email about that. You'll see that on our homepage have your welcome announcement along with about a 4-minute video that explains what the course is about, as well as the kind of work that you'll be doing and what you'll be learning. I do use the activity feed for urgent questions, and your calendar link is also there. So when we go into content, the first time you go in, you'll land in this overview section, which is somewhat similar to the video I created. The video explains the graphic that you see, but I do recommend that you read the text that's here. And then when we go into week 1, you'll notice that each week has an overview document. In week 1 in particular, we've got 2 submodules. We've got Getting Started and also What is Learning. So in this video, I'm going to take you through Getting Started. So you'll find your usual suspects here, a link to the course syllabus, which has recently been updated. And I am trying out a new feature in D2L, which is learning objectives and competencies. So you'll see that content and graded activities have learning objectives attached to them. Got the course schedule here, which is in OneDrive. This is still a work in progress, but you'll see week 1, I've already talked to you about what's in there and what's due. Due dates are Mondays by 7:30 a.m. Week 2, we'll be looking at data. And then from weeks 3 through 7, it'll be much more self-directed. I'll be providing some materials for you to explore, but most of that time, at least in weeks 3 and 4, you're going to be looking at different advanced teaching strategies and learning enough about them to identify at least one that you think you'd like to try out. And then in the remaining weeks, you'll be actually revising a unit or lesson with that advanced teaching strategy that you selected. The summative assessments are listed in the column that says what's due. I'm still working on the formative assessments. More about that later. So the next document is Course Expectations, which is a linked Google document. So you'll see the weighted grading system that we're using here, and I do use rubrics for everything. I strongly recommend that you view those rubrics before and while you're doing your work. You can read through this. I talk about my communication and how I will communicate to you and some tips for success. My contact information is available there as well. And I've posted some learning resources as well as technology resources. These are the same resources that I provide for students taking my Delaware Tech courses. So you'll see that there are 2 tabs, one for the Student Success Resources, which is actually an embedded web page for the Student Success Guide, and then the Technology Resources is the embedded CCIT Technology Resources page. So it has D2L tutorials there, etc. We are going to have a discussion to get to know each other a little bit, in addition to sort of the usual introduction information. I'd also like to know your professional development goals and how you see this course fitting in those goals. I want to know some of your strengths as well as challenges or weaknesses in terms of teaching strategies, whether or not you'll be using Brightspace Pulse, the app, to access the course. And you'll end with, what does advanced teaching strategies mean to you? I will be making a video like this for each module or submodule, and I highly recommend that you watch it before diving into the materials. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm looking forward to this course with you.